The marketers who had been focused on creating action now have to learn a lot about creating feelings because they can. And consumers, quite frankly, don't care. They don't care where they're experiencing your brand, whether it's on TV or on a helpline or in a banner ad. They want the experience to be equally rewarding. The below the line, the activation marketers need to understand, how do I create brand connections, emotional connections with brands? And the sad part, this is really the sad slide, so the sad music is now playing. Only 25% of marketers believe that the skills currently exist within their organization, the tools and technology, to measurably drive sales for their marketing budget. So they're recognizing that change needs to happen, but I think this slide is saying that it's not happening fast enough.
We use what we call our trusted messenger strategy with things like influencer programs online, with things like sponsorship of major college sports, concert series. But even within those channels, we still have activation teams on site to make the most of our experiences there. So it's a part of everything that we do.
Relying on content to kind of do extra heavy lifting for you. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. We have a very, very small budget. When I came to Aetna 3 years ago, I had a big group of people who reported up to me who made TV commercials. And I had a $25 million marketing budget. And you can't do a lot of TV with $25 million, unfortunately, sad as that is to say. So we moved completely away from TV, and I looked to hire people who were digital first and who knew how to connect with consumers through branded content. And that was a completely different skill set, both from an agency support model as well as our internal teams. And we had to really adjust for our new reality, which is that we could be a lot more effective with our marketing dollars if we moved away from traditional above the line and more into digital and social. So we have a Tumblr site that has been incredibly successful for us. We started with around 30% social sentiment, positive social sentiment. We're up to 70%.
When it comes to what marketing decisions we make, it's no longer just saying, oh, well, we have this brand that we want to introduce. It's how relevant is this brand to that customer at that moment that they are searching for it and exhibiting behavior that says, I need it. So, and for everybody, it's different. So the creative design, how the two merge together is the creative design and the messaging have to be altered to fit in with that journey that the customer is having. And so it's shifting a lot because it's based on personas, a lot of research up front to understand how you target, where do you find them, and then a lot of data analytics in order to be able to reach them at the right moment. So digital first becomes a very, very important method because it's what's enabling us to find them while they're in the middle of search and be able to deliver to them the right message. And that's where the reliance have shifted really on how we approach customers.